Hi there, my name is Clervin Just, and today I will be educating you on Maroons, Maroon life, or runaway slaves, as you may know or may call it. The word maroon first originated from a Spanish word, cimarrones, which means wild or feral. The origin of Maroons first dated back from 1512, where most of them were in the Caribbean. Maroon people were the first to rebel, and they were also catalysts for gaining independence wherever they were, at least starting the process of gaining independence. First, let's talk about how Maroons managed to escape or get away from their master. The Caribbean is full of mountainous terrains, heavy bushes, and just downright jungle. So if you were a Maroon and you were determined, it was not hard for you to find a place to hide. Another group called the Tainos were originally the inhabitants of the Caribbean islands. And when Maroons often escaped towards their communities, they often welcomed them. Maroon communities existed mostly in large islands. For instance, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Haiti, Dominica. One Caribbean island that stood out to me while I was doing research was Haiti. Now, of course, as you know, there were Maroons in Haiti. A Maroon leader by the name of Francois Macandal, pronounced Francois Macandal, gathered his fellow Maroons and set out an attempt to poison all the whites in the north. Across the north, Macandal and his collaborators eventually got there and started poisoning their masters' households, including slaves that couldn't be trusted. The whites began a frantic search for the cause of this illness and death. They eventually found out what was going on after an interrogated female betrayed the rebel leader, Macandal. After they found out, they launched a massive manhunt to find him. The whites eventually capture Macandal, and he is executed in the middle of a square in a settlement called Le Cap. Owners brought their slaves and forced them to watch. But in spite of Macandal's death, many slaves insisted in his immortality and saw him as an inspiration that would eventually spark the Haitian Revolution. Before this video ends, I would like to share with you a quote by an upper councilman in 1767, which is a French upper councilman because it's French colonized Haiti. So here's a quote. "The slave, inconstant by nature and capable of comparing his present state with that to which he aspires, he incessantly inclined toward maroonage. It is his ability to think and not the instinct of domestic animals who flee a cruel master in hope of bettering their condition that compels him to flee. That which appears to offer him a happier state, that which facilitate his inconstant, is a path will he embrace." This quote, when I took it apart and I read it over and over, this quote is telling me that a slave will not flee from its master like a domestic animal does because of cruelty. A slave becomes a maroon because in his mind he thinks what he aspires to be, and what he aspires to be is free. Rhyming accidentally. So that state of mind that he's in, that goal that he already sowed in his head, he will forever keep in his mind, and he will work towards that goal. So that's basically what the quote is saying. And thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the first time I'm doing this, so wow. So yeah.